Everyone, a warm welcome of you all in our today's class. In previous class, I taught you about the different types of referencing. Today, I will teach you that what are formula errors. Formula errors which come in your Excel sheet while typing your program or typing your or doing any work, typing your calculations. Some errors come while doing these calculations. What are these errors? Let us understand in this particular video. In Microsoft Excel, if any formula is entered incorrectly, that means wrong, then Excel displays an error message instead of the value and assists you in identifying and fixing the problem. There are some errors which is shown here. I will explain it one by one in this video. So let us start our today's class of formula errors. The first one says this error occurs if the column is not having enough space to accommodate the value. Suppose you multiplied any number and that number is very big and coming, or you can say any number which you required to be fit in your cell, and it is not fitting in your cell because the cell is not having enough space. In that case, this type of error will come in front of you, and this type of error is being defined by this symbol. Okay, next error, suppose this error will come if whatever you have written, the name whatever you have written is wrong. It occurs if the formula is used incorrectly. That means, suppose in place of sum you have written Sam, means the spelling of sum is SUM, and you have written what? SAM, then it will show wrong, and it will show you that hashtag name error. Or in place of sum you have written add, in that case also it will show error, hashtag name error. Then after that, hashtag value error. It occurs if the formula contains invalid data. Invalid data means in place of any number there is written a word. Suppose you want multiplication of 3 cells. In cell A1, 1 is written, cell B1, 2 is written, and in cell C1 there is written X. In that case, when you multiply these cells A1, B1, C1, you will get an error in front of you all, and that error is known as value error. Then after that, divide by 0 error. A number cannot be divisible by 0. So if this type of number, if this type of calculation you do in your cell, or you can say Excel, then this type of error come divide by 0, div by 0 error, because you all know a number cannot be divisible by 0. Then last one, second last, is hashtag reference error. Reference error, this occurs when the formula refers to a cell that does not exist. This usually happens when the referred cell has been deleted from the worksheet. You thought that this cell exists, but here you thought only, but here that referencing is not done properly. So in that case also, you get a hashtag reference error, or you have deleted over there and you are just passing the reference. Suppose if I give you a real world example, that you are sending your friend greeting every year who is living at one place, and that place where he is living, he is taken as on rent. After few years he left that place, but you are sending your letter every year. Once that the man who is living now in place of your friend, he said that the greeting to whom you are sending is at wrong reference. Wrong reference means your friend is not living over here and you are sending the greeting at the same place. So if this type of error comes, that means referencing is done, wrong referencing is done over here. So this is the formula errors. Okay. Next topic is functions. What is function? Functions are the pre-designed formulas in Excel to perform both simple and complex calculations. Functions save time and eliminate the chance to write wrong formulas. They accept arguments and return values. That means we can say that these are pre-made formulas which are made for users' benefit, and also it saves users to write wrong formula. They accept argument and return values. Arguments are the input values to functions upon which calculations are performed to find out the final result. These values can be numbers, text, etc., and are enclosed within parentheses. The same process, nothing can be changed. Functions begin with the equal sign. As I told you before, everything will start with an equal sign, followed by the function name and then the list of arguments separated by comma within the parentheses. For example, equals to function name, argument 1, argument 2. Now see how you can write. Suppose you write equals to sum, then C1, comma C2. That means you want addition of these two cell address, or sum C1 is to C2. You can use this one also. You can change number also. Okay. So this is the step. Now rules to enter a function. All Excel function must begin with equal sign. Then function name must be a valid Excel name. For example, sum average. Yes. Function name must be followed by an opening and closing parenthesis, and arguments are enclosed in the parenthesis. For example, equals to sum a1 colon a5. So this is the rule to write any function. Now let us talk about some common functions which are given, or we can say which are predefined in Excel. The auto sum options, besides being the common and the fastest way to find out the total of the given numbers in a range, also provides options to find average, count, max, minimum, etc. You can find this option at two places. First one, where in the editing group on the home tab, or in the function library group on the formulas tab. So at these two places you will get this auto sum option. In auto sum options there are many options like sum, average, count, max, min, etc. Then let us use this feature to calculate the total of the marks obtained by Anuj. You can write your own name also, your friend's name also, your brother name also, sister name also, to take out any average. Next, enter the data as given in the figure 2.13 in front of you all. You can use this data for your work. Click on the cell E6 where you want to place the total of the marks. I don't think that I have to remind that which is cell E6. You can see also in address bar there is E6 written, and in formula bar there is what? There the address formula is written. Then Click on the AutoSum option present in the editing group on the Home tab. A dashed border appears around C6 through D6 and Excel automatically enters the formula that uses the sum function in the cell E6. Now press the enter key, the cell E6 will display the result. So this is the way that how you can use any function. Let us know or let us see some more function like average one. In average, what you have to do? The average function returns the average. This option you will get in AutoSum only. Okay. The arguments can be a range of cells, simply numbers or numbers along with the cell reference. Using the worksheet shown in figure 2.14, let us calculate average of marks obtained by Anuj. Same procedure, same thing you have to follow. Click on the cell where you want to place the average of values, let us say F6. In that one, you are taking the total in E6. Here you are taking the average of Anuj in F6. Type equal sign followed by the name of the function, that is average. Put the opening parenthesis symbol. Select the cell C6 through D6 to define the range of the cell. Put the closing parenthesis symbol and press the enter key. The cell F6 will display the average of marks. Max function, the same procedure. If you want to find out the maximum, then what you have to do, it is used to find the largest value in the given range. Click on the cell F4 and type equals to what? Max B4 E4. Means from B4 to E4, the maximum number you required. In the same manner, if you want the minimum one, then in place of max you just write min, M-I-N. You will get the lowest number in that range. Okay. The maximum value in the range B4 E4 will be displayed in the cell F4. And what is the maximum value? What is the maximum value over here? Whatever the value, I think 250. 250 is the maximum value. Whatever the number is, you can find out by clicking on enter key. One more function is there, that is today. Today is used for what? It is used to display the current date. Type equals to today in the cell and press the enter key. Then the today function will display the current date in that selected cell. The above mentioned functions are available in Excel 2007 also. This is the functions which you are going to get in 2010 Microsoft Office and 2007 also. There is some tips by which you can write today one. There are some predefined functions you can see and you can learn also that what is the use of. This is one of the important tables that you have to keep in your mind. Sum range gives the sum of a range. Average range finds the average of a range. Odd number, that means if there is number from 1 to 100, then all odd numbers of that series you will get out. Then int numbers rounds an integer to the nearest integer. Product range multiples the value, that means values will be multiplied. Rounds a number to the specified digit. exp, that means returns raise to the power of a number. sqrt, square root of the number. Powers, that means if 2 to the power 3 is written, then 2 into 2 into 2, that means 8 you will get. And last one is mod, returns the remainder after number is divided by the divisor. So this is the use of predefined functions and pre-made functions which are present in Excel worksheet. So students, hope you all would like this. Please follow the instructions whatever written in the book and whatever I have said in this video, and do it once at home, by which you can easily understand that what I taught in this video lecture. So we will meet with our next class in the next session. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Stay at home only. थैंक यू बेटा.